I wanted to feel as comfortable on the outside as I did on the inside. I wanted to be fuller, wanted to be more in proportion. The thing I was most apprehensive about was just not knowing what to expect. I have a fear of needles, so I think I was afraid of the IV and getting put under. The informational packet, though, that they give you at the initial consultation is so thorough that it actually answered most of the questions that I hadn't even thought of. I think having that information and knowing what was going to happen next really put my mind at ease. I had done quite a bit of research on the internet, spoke to other people who have chosen this procedure, and actually had gone to consultations with 3 other doctors before I had considered Dr. Kofkoff. And after his consultation, very comfortable and confident that he was the doctor for me. You could tell that this office was going to take care of you, not just another procedure for them. And that was very soothing to know that they were going to walk you through step by step, and that they were concerned not only about your concerns, but about your results. He's very professional. He's very articulate in his descriptions of what's going to come up next, what to expect. You just have a very well-rounded idea of what's coming up next. At the same time I was considering augmentation, I also it requested some liposuction, and he said, generally I really don't think that you would get the results that you're looking for with the amount of money that you're going to have into it. If you're asking for my opinion, he said, I don't think it's necessary. And I appreciated that, because you know that he's looking for the best in you, not just what he can get out of it. It was very, very warm and personal, and I think that that's what I had not gotten from the other consultations. It's a very personal experience, and I think overall made it a very positive experience for me because it was so personal. At the surgery center, their staff made you feel very comfortable and welcome as well. Always asking if there was anything that you needed, if you had any other questions that they could answer. Everybody's very professional, very friendly. Letting them know that I'm afraid of needles up front. They took extra caution to make sure that was a more comfortable process. His sense of humor helped keep your mind off of exactly what was going on, and he did keep you future focused and thinking what was coming, not what you're going through right now. I remember thinking how fast. It didn't even seem like I had been like it had been enough time to have anything done. I remember being able to sit up right away and actually lifted my arms up over my head before we left the recovery room. Not dizzy at all. There was some tightness and soreness, had no bruising, very minimal bleeding, and I can honestly say that there was no pain. Discomfort would be the strongest word that I would use. I love flowers, have a lot of flowers in my home, and I was actually out watering flowers that evening. One of the main reasons I had such a positive result was the rapid recovery, and I think that's one of Dr. Kofkoff's trademarks, and I think that it's a very fine-tuned technique, and he's done an exceptional job. You look like you feel now, and I think I've always felt that on the inside. But because I was always self-conscious, it didn't really come across. I didn't expect this process to be pleasant, and it was. And I think that's one thing that gives me such a positive feeling in recommending this to other people. Most people would probably have the feeling that this is a very shallow or not important thing to have done. The difference that it's made to me personally, I feel I have the confidence now to be able to recommend, even if you're just considering it, I would highly recommend that you at least go and just talk to them to see what they have to offer. And I think anybody who would be very pleasantly surprised and excited. And the friends that I have sent this way have actually gone through with the surgery, not just meeting with him, and I think that they've been just as pleased. You can't beat word of mouth, and I think that having confidence in the doctor and knowing that you're going to be well taken care of and very pleased with the results is something that you should expect, not something that you hope for. And that's something that you will get with Dr. Kofkoff. Had I known it would have been this pain-free and this positive, I would have done this years ago.